Hey everybody, this is Grace, and we're here. Adam went into the Cajun boil stop and to get me some red beans and rice, and him some steamed rice, and I don't know what else he's going to get for him, but he usually doesn't eat. It's for dinner. He usually doesn't eat. Mine will last me 3 meals, and they give a pint. It'll last the whole 3 meals. Okay, Adam just went back in. He came out and went back in. But right in front of us, he said, "Why is that guy crawling?" And there was a guy crawling on the ground, and he was pushing his cell phone with his hand. He'd stop, he'd crawl, he'd push his cell phone with his hand. And I said, "Do you think we should move?" And right at that time, he saw, he goes, "Oh, the guy doesn't have any feet." Yeah. Okay, we're home now. Yeah, we ate. First we went to Long John Silver's. We got a box meal, the 6 shrimp and 2 fish. And I was buying it. He said he doesn't want it because he doesn't eat dinner. Well, it didn't last long. He ate, I think he ate most of it. Maybe, or maybe, I don't know. But supposed to have some coleslaw, and they didn't give the coleslaw. Yeah, but he went in there, he also got him some onion rings at that fish place and the Cajun place, and I tried one of it. It tasted a little bit like catfish batter. It was good. It was really good. There's a lot of he likes those onion rings. A lot of onion rings for $6. The Cajun rice is, I think, $5.99 for a pint. And I said it takes 3 meals. I eat it as a meal. You know, a pint I eat, not the whole pint, but a third of it. So I eat some today, tomorrow, the next day, like that. And then we got some steamed rice, and sometimes I take some of that steamed rice and mix it. It already has steamed rice in it, but I add some. So anyway, you needed to know all of that and then some about us eating, didn't you? I'm just telling you, I'm just happy to be out and, you know, doing stuff again after dealing with pneumonia for a month. And having been on that medication from a rare health condition that turned on me, it's for that purpose, but it did the opposite on me, and it made me gain a bunch of weight. Oh my goodness, the weight's been coming off about 1 pound a day, average, about 1 pound a day. It's water weight, of course. It's not, you know, I didn't eat my way there, and I didn't drink my way there, you know, water or whatever. It's just, it was water retention. The pill did that to me, and it wasn't supposed to. It's just that it can cause edema, and boy, well, that it did. Anyway, don't want to keep repeating myself on that, but it's just good to be outside, be out in the real world. See real world things going on instead of just watching TV and at home and playing some game I put on my cell phone. It was actually one game, well, it's 2 games, but it's the same theme. I wonder if it's the same company. You know, they have just one of them makes it harder and you have to pay more, and the other one makes it easy and you don't have to pay much. I don't know. I am curious though. Or was one of them somebody just, what's the story behind it? Really, what is the story behind it? So, anyway, so I've already basically eaten. I didn't have much earlier today. I had one, Adam had made some chicken drumsticks, chicken legs. He did the, what is it, shake and bake. And I had one. That's all I had eaten today. And some potato chips. Wow, how nutritious. But I was so tired today. I was really sleepy. And so I wasn't up much. But I got to get better nutrition than that. And then I go and get this fish. Well, I took the batter off of it. It's fish and shrimp. I took the batter off. So it's just a fish and just a shrimp, basically. Well, one of them I didn't. But you really need to know all that and then some. I know. But I mean, they're looking for a new series to watch. Adam likes watching the movies, and he'll watch series. You know, we were just talking about that again. He's older than I. He'll watch a series, but he knows that he's going to, if he likes it, he will do the marathon. You know, watching it, and he doesn't want to get up and move, and he just sits there glued to the TV. So he tries to avoid doing that. I'm looking at a calendar I had in my, it's a little booklet, I guess. I got it at Dollar Tree, $1.50 it says on it. And it's a little handheld book about the size of my hand, really. I got that because I was going to put it in here because I was going to write down my working hours. Oh, when was that going to happen? I've been sick most of this year. You know, or trying to get, earlier this year, was it earlier this year I did the rehab, tried to do that, and the girl was just obnoxious. She was young, and she was getting ready to get married. She's really tiny. I think she was Asian, I'm not sure. I didn't ask her, so, I mean, I'm not that rude. But she was real tiny, and she come up to me like when I'm sitting down, and she says, "I'm going to make it hard on you." And I'm like, I am not here for somebody's ego. And I know that they say that to, you know, sometimes they say it, you know, it's going to be tough, it's going to be rough or whatever. I'm not in a gym, for one thing. And I had a heart failure last year. I'm not there for that kind of thing, you know. It was more of her ego. You have to trust me. Social and behavioral scientists here. It was her ego. And if I had been better, feeling better, I should have said really loud, "Do not say things like that to me." You know, do not threaten me. I don't appreciate it. You know, sometimes you really got to stand up for yourself. But I was so, when I was there, when I saw her, like I said, I can't even remember if it was early this year or last year, but it was last year. And I just, no, you know, rude. No matter whether she thinks that's how it's supposed to be done, this is, you know, this is not right. That was not right. And the one before her, she was just, she wanted me to see her a bunch of times a week, and it was during winter, part of winter. And I told her, I said, if it's, you know, the weather's threatening of ice and stuff like that, or a lot of rain, you know, and cold and all that, I won't be coming in. And she was just wanting to push. I don't like pushy people. I really don't. You know, I'm at a point in my life, I don't want to deal with other people's egos. Seriously, like doctors and nurses, how pushy some of them can be. And I'm not here on this planet to deal with their egos. Plain and simple. But I've had enough, really. All my life, I mean, I've seen people with ego problems. They want to be all like they're all boss and they all know everything. I am literally a genius, and they act as though they are so much smarter. It's so much more logical. They know more than, you know, I do. And I never told anybody until my like mid to late 50s that I'm literally a genius, and I never told anybody. you can only imagine. People thought I was, it just seemed like so many people thought I was a dumb country hick. And I'm looking at them thinking, oh, you need to turn that finger around on yourself. I'll show you one. Shame on me, that's not nice. But my rose bushes died. Why did my rose bushes die? It's so weird. These roses, one of them is there. I don't know what you'd say. One's pink, one's red, and they grow. They blossom really early in spring, and then they just die. I don't know. Like I said, I really haven't been out here much, or I've said in other videos, depending on which channel I put them on. But I really haven't been outside, getting over pneumonia and all that else. Couldn't even walk. I was short in his breath. Couldn't even stand in the shower. I'm finally getting better now at just being in the shower. But I did learn something. I read it online. I don't know who to cite and all that, but I Googled it. And what it come up with was women my age should only wash their hair once or twice a week. Well, I was having to, because I couldn't stand up in the shower for long, and I'd get real shortness of breath just as little time I was in there. I mean, I'm talking little time, very little time, enough to and out, because I'd get dizzy. I would get the shortness of breath, and I'd start breathing, like I'm shortness of breath, losing my breath, and I'd have to go and sit down. And washing my hair, one time Adam and I tried it with me sitting in a chair outside of the shower and him using one of those shower things to wash it, and it was not good. And I brushed the shampoo on with a brush. Yeah. Now, I did buy some of that dry, it's called Not Your Mother's, dry shampoo. I didn't try it even. I don't know, it's never, the dry shampoo never seemed like a good idea to me for some reason. But anyway, I learned that. I used to wash my hair every other day, and it suggested women my age don't do that. So, and then I noticed that, there's some scientific facts behind why and all that. But I had noticed, it didn't cause me the problems like I washed every other day, because it seems like it would get heavy. My hair would get heavy. It's very thick and very curly. And so I guess it was the oil or something, the natural oils. And now they say, as you get older, not so much oil. I could be wrong with what it says. I'm not a voice of authority on it. But anyway, I think I've done the stream of consciousness enough. I'm going to go in the house now. So I'm wrapping it up.